Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Winnie Buensi. If you don't know who I am a locks, lifestyle and beauty YouTuber. I do tend to upload once every week. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so that you are notified every single time that I upload. Now, today's video, as you can see via the title, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a backstory as to how we have got to here. So in my teenage years, I used to experience excruciating pain on and off in my abdomen area that would then transfer to my hip, and the pain would be so gripping. Sometimes I would have to sit on the floor. Like if I was experiencing this pain in public, I would have to sit on the floor and allow the pain to pass before I could even walk. I had several scans and stuff, and it would always come back as, oh, everything is fine, maybe it's just growing pains. On one occasion they said that I had an infection, so they gave me antibiotics, but it's something that I've always had on and off over the years. More so towards my adult years, I would notice that I would experience this pain maybe if I hadn't ate for like long periods of time, and then I was hungry and then would eat, then the pain would then happen again. Anyways, when I was about 23, 24, I then developed an intolerance to, well, a lactose intolerance to dairy and all of that, which was cool. It's not that deep, whatever. But in turn, somehow down the line, I seem to have developed other intolerances that is very hard for me to find out what it is, and I seem to be developing more. About a month ago, it seems like everything I would eat would trigger me. So if I would have rice, about 30 minutes after eating it, I would experience really terrible abdominal pains that would then move to the hip area, like I used to experience back in the day. Really painful experience, and sometimes that would equal to me having to go to the loo. Keep up with me, guys, you know what I mean by that. If I would have pasta or like well-seasoned food, I would have the same thing. So in short, I took myself to the GP, and the GP was like, oh, you know, obviously we're not quite sure what it is, but from what you're telling us, it sounds like you may have either IBS or some kind of inflammatory issues. So they got me to do a sample. The sample basically involved me having to poo in 2 little containers and give it to them so that they can test it or whatever. Up until now, by the time like me recording this video right now, I did this exactly 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard anything whatsoever, but anyway, since then I have been doing exactly what I'm about to share with you guys. So I'm still waiting for my results and stuff. Hopefully, I'm guessing if I don't hear from them, then, you know, nothing was found, fingers crossed. But since that period, obviously I've been doing things differently, including what I'm going to be talking to you guys about. So that's basically where we're at. And then also, alongside that as well, mood. I have this thing where when the seasons change here in the UK, like at present it's winter, I internally feel miserable. I'm probably giving out very good like energy and good vibes right now that I'm on camera. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel good being on camera today, but generally speaking, the past couple weeks I've felt internally miserable. Like I feel internally tired, I felt internally drained. Didn't want to do much, couldn't be asked to go work. Like gym, even now I can't bother to go gym. Haven't been gym in a good couple of weeks, and I'm not gonna, I don't feel bad about that, but in general I could just feel like my energy wasn't aligned, like there'd been some kind of disconnect and stuff. So all of these things basically had me thinking to myself like, yeah, I need to get back on my herbs, because those that have been following me for a while know that I am into like natural remedies and stuff like that, and I feel like lately I've really fallen off of that completely. So I was doing my research and stuff, and some of the things I was kind of taking on and off over the years anyway, and some of the things I'm going to show you today is completely new. So I've made notes and stuff, my notepad here, and I've got like things on my phone so that I'm not giving out the wrong information, because I am not a professional. When I do make these videos, I like to make it clear I'm not a professional, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not like, I don't work in the medical field. This is just information and videos that I've read, I've watched, and I've just educated myself on. So please don't take what I'm telling you for fact. If you're on medication or whatever, don't stop any medication that you're taking to take these things. If you are on medication, I would say you could possibly take it alongside your medication. Consult your doctor though. So I'm gonna start off with black seed oil. Black seed oil, let me see if my camera is going to cooperate. Yeah, this is the one that I got. So I bought this from a place called Nurta Vital, which is located in Brixton, South London, but I'm a lazy ass, so I ordered it online. It was quite expensive. It was about £14 for a 100 ml bottle. It's my first time basically taking it, consuming it and all of that. On the bottle it says contains minerals, vitamins, amino acids and antioxidants. Tells you about the storage. Take 1 teaspoon once a day. If for the first time, start off with half a teaspoon. And then it just tells you that it's 100% organic, yada yada. Cool. So it's vegan friendly, 100% organic. Now with black seed oil is known for a lot of things. I'm gonna read what it says here because it actually makes me laugh. Oh yeah, here it is. So it says Nigella sativa black seed is one of the most celebrated herbs of all time. It has been described as the blessed seed and was said to cure everything but death. It can be taken daily to promote general wellness. Research shows it also may help with cancer, infections, diabetes, sleep disorders and many more. Now what I do with this oil is I do take it orally. I don't take it twice a day though. I tend to have like half a spoon just before bed is what I personally do with it so far. I also have been using it as a nighttime moisturizer, like for my face at night just before bed as well. And I've also started using it on my scalp too, because I found that I was still struggling to find a good oil for my scalp. Castor oil wasn't working with me because it's quite thick and I just kind of feel like it sits on my scalp. And not only that, but because it's so thick and sticky, I noticed that it was attracting a lot of dust and lint to my locks, which wasn't helpful. And then I tried another oil that somebody suggested to me, bio oil, I can't pronounce it, but it begins with a B anyway. I just felt like that wasn't working for me. That was just way too light. I did love the smell. It reminded me quite a lot of shea butter, but it wasn't useful. So it was like, okay, let me just see what black seed oil is saying. I have also noted down in my notes here that black seed oil is good for colds, flus, stomach cramps, anxiety. It fights acne as well. And in regards to hair, when I was researching on what it does with hair, I did read that it helps with thinning areas. So if you're somebody that suffers from maybe your edges are thinning or whatever, rubbing a little bit of black seed oil. Some people advise to mix it with another oil, but apparently it really helps. I've been using this at present of me filming this video for about 2 weeks, so it's still early days in my books. But one thing that I will say is that I've noticed that since using this, my sleep has been amazing. Even the whole having half a spoon before bed, I don't do that every night. I do that like every other night, but I have used it every night on my face, and that alone somehow helps me sleep. Like, and black seed oil as well, it's got this very unique smell that I can't put my finger on it. I wouldn't say that it stinks, like it's not a bad smell, but it's a smell that you don't forget. One of them ones basically. It is quite pricey. I thought that £14 for a small like 100 ml bottle, for me that is expensive, but I really wanted to make sure that I was buying like very good quality one, so why not basically. So that's what I've found in regards to it. My skin as well seems to love it. Obviously at the moment I'm wearing makeup, so you can't really see per se, but when I use it at night, it's very moisturizing. A little bit goes a long way, and it just makes my skin feel very, very soft. Like, honestly, it's so amazing, and I'm looking forward to continuing to see the results the more that I use it. Now I'm gonna go to this one, sea moss, right? Irish sea moss. Again, I bought it from Nurta Vital online, Brixton, and all of that good stuff, South London. Yeah, so I just wanted to basically share with you guys, because maybe you're watching this channel and you don't know what sea moss is. I would say that there is 101 videos from other YouTubers that go in depth as to sea moss and all of its greatness, and people that tend to be on plant-based diets as well absolutely love it, and I understand why. So basically, some facts that I have about sea moss is that it's slightly alkaline, so it helps prevent build-up with acid buildup. Basically, it's a good source of protein, and it can contain up to 10% of protein. It's also a good source of iron and vitamin E, lowers cholesterol, great for anti-inflammatory issues, and helps to reduce various pains and swelling. It's also strong for the bones and blood vessels. Irish sea moss in particular contains 92 of the 102 minerals needed in our body. See that? When I read that part alone, that's what made me buy it. And it's also got various types of vitamins in it, like A, B, C, D, E, and K. Now, in regards to the anti-inflammatory thing, I can't remember if I said that for the black seed oil, but black seed oil is known to be good for anti-inflammatory. And obviously, where the doctor kind of said that he can't diagnose me with what I may have, but it sounds like it may be either IBS or anti-inflammatory issue, I did want to start taking the natural herbs remedies that are known to help with stuff like that. So both sea moss and black seed oil are great for anti-inflammatory issues as well. In regards to my energy and stuff feeling disconnected, which I mentioned at the start of the video, I personally do feel like obviously the change in weather plays a big part. So it is important for me, myself, to be consuming goodness into my body to help uplift my energy and uplift my mood as well. So sea moss looks like this. I really don't want to take it out of the packet, but it's basically seaweed. So it looks seaweed like, looks like curly little, I was gonna say little noodles, but no, we'll stick to seaweed. If you guys want to see a video on how I make my sea moss, please do let me know in the comment section below, and I will do a video on that. But I recently did some for the first time, and here's my jar of basically sea moss. So I created a sea moss gel. Literally all I did was I soaked my sea moss in water with a bit of lime for about 4 hours, and then allowed my sea moss to expand within that time. Put my sea moss in the blender, added water, blended it up, and when you do that, it creates a nice wonderful gel that I've now stored in this beautiful container. And the gel can last up to, I think, between 2 to 3 weeks. It's gonna be gone real soon. So what I've been doing in regards to the sea moss, I do understand that different people use it for different things. You can use it for your hair, you can use it as a face mask, you should use it as a tea, smoothies, add it to your oats, whatever you cook with it, whatever. I've been basically mixing it into my oats in the morning for breakfast. I've been putting it in my smoothie. When I have my herbal tea as well, I'll put like about 2 teaspoons of sea moss in it and just, you know, mix it in with the hot water and the tea bags and drink it. In terms of like what I've noticed, oh yeah, and the water that I use, sorry, I'm coming off camera and that, but the water that I used to soak my sea moss, I didn't want it to go to waste, so I basically added it to my rose water and peppermint mix, and I now use it as a spritz for my locks as well. And so far, I'm not gonna lie, my locks look hella good. Obviously, I've been using the black seed oil for my scalp, and then been using this just to spritz it. I feel like my locks look very healthy personally, because I just thought don't want to get rid of the water and all of those minerals. Let me keep all of that goodness. Again, the sea moss, it was quite pricey. I can't really remember the price of things. So what I'm gonna do is, because I can't remember it, in the comment section below I'm gonna get the prices of all of the things, and I'm gonna leave a link to the website that I bought these items from. And then if you guys are interested, that's just me telling you guys to feel like I'm not even gonna get anything out of it, then you know where to go basically. But yeah, I'm just trying to help people out, because you could be out there and maybe you're feeling low like how I am, and you don't even need to get the stuff from the website. You can just do your searches online and buy it elsewhere. Then last but not least, this is actually something that I have been taking on and off over the years. I'm gonna go into it in a little bit as to the reason why, but Mariandina, I got the A and the B. So basically, just a little bit of context, Mariandina is basically veggie capsules. So it's 100% vegetable and fruits based. If you do your research, you will kind of see various articles where I believe the guy that created it was saying that apparently it can cure AIDS and stuff like that. This is not me saying that. This is articles that I have read that apparently it can do that. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. But one thing that I will say is I actually discovered about Mariandina a good couple of years ago via my mum. My mum's diabetic, and one of her work colleagues was telling her about this Mariandina being able to help his mother, who was diabetic, being able to, you know, help keep her sugar under control. And one thing that I will say, my mum has been taking Mariandina for years, and it really has helped, alongside obviously a good diet and her medication and stuff. It really has helped control her sugar levels. So from time to time I take it as well, because obviously it's a great way to nourish and repair your system, which is what the A does. And the B one is for optimum cleanse and detox right here. So I'm gonna just read what it says on bottle A. So on bottle A, it says Mariandina A is an advanced food supplement made of natural herbs, vitamins, minerals, and rare elements, which boosts the immune system and repairs body cells and tissues. It also provides nutritional support during pregnancy. And also it says, you know, caution, don't take on an empty stomach. Now, Mariandina contains so many things. I'm not going to read every single thing, but this A tab contains various things like vitamin C, vitamin B6, iron, magnesium, zinc, vitamin A, folic acid, biotin, copper, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, amongst a whole heap of other things. Now the J as well basically contains a lot of other things as well. The same vitamin C, bee pollen, yellow dock, garlic. Listen, there's so many things on here that I can't even pronounce that it contains. So I thought, obviously there's A, there's B, I don't know if there's a C, or yeah, but there's other ones basically. But for me, I opted to use A and J. So I did take a screenshot of what some of the benefits are of consuming Mariandina. Let me just look for that. Okay, so with A, it says Mariandina A is an advanced, unique natural composition consisting of 28 natural herbs, vitamins, minerals, and rare elements such as vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, folic acid. Don't know why I'm struggling to say that. Citrus bioflavonoids, iodine, biotin, calcium, zinc, iron, other stuff, plus many more, which uplifts the immune system, revitalize the body cells and tissues, and rejuvenate the body. So I just felt like with the weather being as it is, as miserable as it is, and really reducing my energy and my frequency, and that I really did need something that would just uplift my immune system, get my spirits up a little piece. So that's why I've opted for this. I tend to take this twice a day. So I'll take it in the morning after I've had my breakfast, and then I'll take it in the evening after I've had dinner. That's how I use this. In regards to J, it says Mariandina J is a unique natural composition of 29 powerful herbs such as calendula, wow, I can't read, bear of this, bedstraw, mistletoe, thyme, chamomile, claw, spirulina, dandelion, osha root, garlic, plus many more that detoxify and cleanse the body. So yeah, I just kind of felt that my body did need like a cleanse, and it did need a detox. I feel like generally speaking our bodies always need cleanses and detox from time to time, but I feel like detox and cleanses mean different things for different people. Like for some people, detoxing is not eating for a couple of days and just drinking straight up water throughout. For some people it's just having water and natural smoothies, or just a fruit detox where you just spend like a couple days just solely eating fruits and stuff like that. But for me, detox means different things per se, and I feel like the detox that I needed is that firstly my system just needed to be cleared out, period. I think in terms of being cleared out, I think I previously spoken about a Delgatti natural tea, which basically when you consume it, it just aids you in just going to the toilet and having that natural cleanse that you need. And so I did that and consumed a lot of water during that day, and basically was having like smoothies and stuff like that for the day. I had a light dinner that night, and then after that day I felt very good. And then from the following day onwards I started you know, incorporating the whole Mariandinas and the black seeds and the sea moss and all of that good stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna say after doing these things my energy is like off the Richter, no, but I do feel much better internally. And since doing these things I haven't experienced any, you know, type of pain when I'm eating and stuff like that, which I was telling you guys that obviously with the whole abdominal pain, it was like it would literally come through after I've ate. That could be a variety of things. Maybe it is a like inflammatory issue. Maybe it's just a thing of I feel like sometimes when my body needs to be cleansed, as in I need to just go toilet and really clear out my system, it behaves a bit oddly to certain foods that I'm normally fine with. It could be that, but for me I just feel like having a body cleanse, eating goodness. And the thing is, like, I live in a Western world. It's like processed foods and stuff, and being stressed and falling into things like a routine of you go to work, you come home, you eat, you sleep, you do the same thing like the following day. It takes its toll on you. So in order for you to get your mind right, your spirit right, your energy right, you need to be taking herbal supplements. You need to be working out, you need to be drinking your waters, you need to be using your spare time wisely, and you need to be doing things that bring you peace, like meditating, being around people that you care about, being around loved ones, being happy. Book a plane flight somewhere, like go somewhere, do something new, rather than falling into like set routines. Like society, it's just the whole way that society is built, it's just wild, and I'm really trying to break out of it. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, living in a miserable weather is not my portion for the rest of my life. And I'm not gonna lie, working 9 to 5 as well is also not my portion for the rest of my life, honestly. Like, I could tell that my spirit can do it for now, but my spirit won't be able to do this for long. So but anyway, that's me going off on a random tangent. I hope that this video was of some kind of help to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. But yeah, again, if you have any video suggestions for me, please do leave them in the comment section below. Maybe you want to ask me questions on how I use these products, how I'm finding it, Maybe you want me to give you any recommendations for other things. Let me know. Let's talk in the comment section below. But yeah, until my next video, take care, be good, see ya.